Hey, boys and girls. It's time for...
Hi, boys and girls. It's a holiday weekend. So here's a rerun of that controversial episode about socialism. However,
Uncle Jay explains the news. Now,
many of you wrote to complain that Uncle Jay was describing communism in some parts and not socialism. And you were kind of right. Not left, right, but wrong, right.
here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories.
To find out which parts of this episode are the most wrong so that you can send an angry email to Uncle Jay too, do some research on a reliable place like the internet. New episodes start again next Monday. See you then.
Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, there's a lot going on in the news, but today we're going to focus on just one subject that people are talking about a lot. And so Uncle Jay's news word for this week is socialism. This is a word that is very misunderstood, mostly by the people who use it. We'll just look at some of the main parts here, and then you can learn the rest from talk radio. Let's start with what socialism is not. It is not capitalism. Capitalism is what we have here in America, and here's how to tell the difference. Let's say you buy some lemons and some sugar and some cups, and everything costs, say, $40. You make a lemonade stand. You set the price at 50 cents a cup. You sell 100 cups, you make $10 profit. And that's capitalism. But when you live under socialism, things start to look very, very different. The government runs the lemonade stand. They set the price, and they pay you the $10 no matter how much you sell. So maybe you sell 38 cups. You tell the government you sold 31. You pocket the difference. The government report says you sold 120. You take a month's vacation. Everybody's happy. Under the system of socialism, you work for society instead of just yourself, but in return, society works for you. It's sort of. Instead of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, it's more like life, limits, and means-tested happiness allocation. Socialism is about sharing. It's like file sharing, music and movies. Think of it this way. Capitalism is like iTunes and Amazon, and socialism is like LimeWire and BitTorrent, except it's even slower. Now, at the moment, capitalism is having some problems, but as they say, the fundamentals are sound. It's just that right now, the sound is turned way down. Some people are angry about how the government's handling it, and it's not really turning into actual socialism. It's that people are afraid that prescribing the wrong stimulus could have results that are very long-lasting, and the side effects could be severe. Most people, mistakenly, by the way, think of this guy, Karl Marx, as the father of socialism. He also looks like the great-great-grandfather of Joaquin Phoenix, the actor. But as the years passed, Karl Marx's ideas were distorted by the people who came after him. And as the decades wore... I'm sorry. I somehow got Rush Limbaugh's script here. I'm sorry. Well, boys and girls, sometime I hope you try to find out more about socialism, or as you young people like to say, socializzle, or socialisn't. Don't forget you can see lots more at www.UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.